watching
is a lovely
video today. It's what he used as a prelude
clay.
to straight clay.
Mixed with
It's like we,
basic
this is kind of our
concrete
standard
tint.
go over, smooth surface, salt water.
2-to-1 mixture of sand.
One
Put through a 30.
part clay,
Half of it through a 30 and half through a 60.
30 grit silica, 1 part
Grit.
grit silica.
If I see myself on Facebook, hello people.
Yeah.
I know where you live.
Oh, hey, whoa, I forgot something. Because for this kind of, the pottery clays tend to be a little weaker. Benito used bentonite. I keep this powdered rice starch on hand. For that amount, I threw in a third of a cup of the rice starch. And the thing with it, you want to add it to the dry materials. Because if you start mixing with water, it's just like a white powder.
Yeah.
And so if you try to add that to water, it'll just clump on you. Right?
Right. So mix it all, start it off all dry.
materials.
What kind of clay?
HC Muddocks fire clay, mortar clay.
It's like $5 a bag or something. It's really cheap.
There's bags of it on the
You want to fix what I did?
Somebody finish this.
This is fire clay.
No. Yeah, this is. It is.
HC, you said?
HC Muddocks is the brand name. They're a big clay company.
HC Muddocks.
They're all
Fire
over.
clay.
I'm going to see if you can email me what you got going on there on this one. If at all possible.
Note to self, or email this to G.
Crosses.
You guys
Your
gotta
email
learn
address
one
is
thing.
Downwithearth@mail.com.
When you put this on, right?
downwithearth@mail.com.
You know why?
a good
Because I am
strategy just
down
to
with earth.
Go
Yeah.
they're right in front
Gee.
of you,
Yeah, gee.
and you're essentially backhanding it, right? So it's right here. If you try to do this, right, however you're doing it, it's going to make it really difficult, right? So you want to practice that because it's right here. See, naturally your arm wants to go to the board this way, right? It's just your body wants to move that way. And so today, or wherever you are, practice this.
Will do.
Keep it. Okay, so now
This
what
is
we
so
gonna
much
do?
more fun with sifted particles.
You like this?
HC.
The trick is to get the sifted particles in the right balance so it doesn't just crack all the way out.
With a 30 and just a 30 and a 60, huh?
That's all this is.
Half and half of a 30 and a 60
And a third of a cup of rice paste.
and a third of a cup of rice paste. And that's what a couple gallons?
Huh?
That's what a couple of gallons total? The amount?
2 gallons sand in 1 gallon.
So 3 gallons. Yeah, that looks gallonish. 5 quart. Yeah. That's 5 quart.
2 gallons of sand and 1 gallon of clay. Okay, we're gonna float it. Just float.
Okay.
Put him on there. Don't worry about it now.
Float. Float it, man. Float it.
Let's get style.
What's that?
Get style.
He's been studying Benito. It's a new martial art. We're gonna call it Benito, where you rub against a wall.
I like it.
Marketing genius.
There you go. Now we're talking.
Wax on, wax off.
Yeah, that crossed my mind more than once.
Oh, too, you guys learned the Oso style too with this big trowel.
Yeah.
I think that's fun and it has application, but a lot of people, depending upon musculature and age, will not be able to do that for any length of time. So,
I can get it.
there's a man who's got confidence. So, that can work, but you always are going to need to know how to use a trowel. Always. So if that's not at the root, you're making your life a little more difficult. You can circular it here. Show you that corner up there. So here, right, when you feel it getting this sticky, right, smaller circles on it, now you can kind of tighten it up. Okay? And you probably want to stop and clean this guy every now and then. Because it will just keep dragging on you. Okay? So once that's kind of, there you go. Easier. So we're awfully wet. I usually wait a little longer, but try to imitate my son.
But Benito says you can do it.
Huh?
But Benito says you can do it.
My kids can do all kinds of things I can't do.
That's cool.
The thing is, the secret I can't figure out is how they know so much more than I do in such a short time.
Because we created the morphic field for him,
Huh?
man. We created the morphic field for him, man.
I love this guy.
Huh?
They learn faster because of our labors. They're building a plant.
It's an infusion.
It is.
Yeah, right.
It's soft programming over years.
Possible they came in with a little
So,
gift for this too.
you can just take who likes to go up here next. You're gonna just simply
Squish it
so
on.
because these boards are kind of getting a little bit in the way up there. Who wants up there?
Paul.
Somebody? There she goes.
Something anyway.
I knew you had to come up.
I was going to Brielle.